I am now recording, and this is my craft desk, and I am going to be using Helmar, Decoupage, and craft paste. I'm trying to get a good lighting here. And that's great for adding paper onto different surfaces. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my markers because I think I'm done coloring for the most part. And I'm going to try and look at the chat, but if I'm ignoring you, I'm sorry, because I'm going to have to remember to look. But this is just a bathroom tile, and it's huge. See? Bathroom tile. I picked these up at Walmart many moons ago. I also picked up these smaller ones. Thank you, Angie. I actually don't like my nails today, but I didn't have time to change them. I did them yesterday, but I'm not going to go into that because that would take too much time. So anyway, but thank you for thinking they're cute. Let's see. I don't think you'll be able to see it. They're like little circles, and it's yellow underneath. But see, I have a plate. Okay, I have a plate. I'm going to say real quick. I have a plate that is smiley faces, but it wasn't stamping, so I did circles. That's why I had yellow. Anyway, it wasn't my plan, but I had to go with it. Sometimes you just have to go with it, right? So these are the tiles that I picked up. Did I say Walmart? I meant Goodwill. See, I'm nervous. I picked these up at Goodwill. These are also bathroom tiles. And I just thought they made little you can make canvas out of them and create little projects. Home decor, paint them, add paper to them, any kind of thing you want to do. And so that's what I did, and that's what I'm going to do today with you guys. And yeah, I rearranged, like I told you guys, I rearranged my desks to be an L so that I could broadcast easier. And I found this one that I forgot that I got. And there's a little bit of a glare, but that's okay. So I thought, what the heck? Let's go for it. And I'm going to try and do a large surface area, which I'm kind of scared because I'm a card person. And so I don't do a lot of large decorating, large scrapbooking. I'm using paper from Echo Park, and this is last year's Halloween line. It is the Apothecary, I believe. Yeah, Apothecary Emporium is the collection that I'm going to be using bits and pieces from. Hi, Beck. Glad you can make it. I know they have a new line, but I don't have it yet. So, and I figure I gotta use what I have, right? I don't know about you. Oh, look, this doesn't belong there. I'm a hoarder. I hoard more than I create. So I'm trying to fix that. So I'm just gonna, because I had cut, these was actually a 12 by 12 kit of the full collection. I'm glad that I'm not alone. And I cut them down to 6 by 6 because, like I said, I usually work in a smaller size, like a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card is what I generally make. So I did cut down this collection 6 by 6. I do it sometimes. I don't do it all with all of my 12 by 12. Some of them I keep them normal. But this one I did. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and just kind of like put some pieces around. And then once I get it laid out, I'm just going to tear them. Like this one's already nice and torn. And we're just going to tear some pieces so they kind of fit around the tile. And we'll do some layering. I really like this one. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And then what we can do is just kind of cut it around the edges too. And then it'll just kind of give a little bit of a patchwork type feel. Oh, I love this bird. So definitely want to have that on there. So you just kind of find bits and pieces that you like and you can add it. Maybe repeat some of the pattern. Oh, this is fun too. See, I haven't seen this paper in a while and it's so fun. Oh, keep the bird? I'll keep the bird. This bird or this bird? I think this bird. The moon? I like the moon. We could put the moon up here. Or over here. And then we could put this somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if I like that anymore. So, anyway, just go with it, right? Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of start laying down these pieces. I think I'll do that there. And see what because of the tile, I want to find my, oh, here it is, my knife. Something fell. And just for my corner pieces, I kind of want to go like this, just so that I can get that edge. See how easy that is? And then at least I know that'll work there. Let's do this one here. Maybe this should have been my prep work. See, this is my first class, so you guys are my guinea pigs. Next time I'll be better prepared. So now I need one over here, which I think I'll do that. Crazy Crafty is a good name. That's how I feel. And then I need one. I have that one. I need one down here, don't I? Maybe I'll do this one down here. And then I can just build pieces around these, because at least these will be cut at the angle that I need. Because once we get the craft paste on there, we're not going to be flipping it back and forth. So we'll put these on first, and then we can build the rest, and it'll be so super fun. I'm just getting a sponge brush, and I picked these up at Hobby Lobby, and they were like packed like this. So I didn't know when I opened them that they were going to be so big. Thanks, Angie. It's kind of crazy to see it come together. I like to see everybody else's come together too. So all I'm doing is adding a thin layer of the Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste on the back of my page, kind of getting it smooth and making sure I get all the corners. And then I'm going to just place it on my tile like that and push it down. And if some of the tile is showing, that's okay. We may or may not go over it with paint. I'm not sure. We'll just see how it comes together. And I'm actually going to put my mat down now that I'm done with using the cutting board, just in case. Because this is much easier to clean up than the craft, or than the cutting mat. So we got that piece down. Yeah, let's go ahead. And I think this was our piece for over here. So again, I'm just going to add some Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste on the back. I got it, Katie, I got it at Goodwill. They had a whole bunch in like the, I don't know, the houseware section. Oh, and one thing that you're going to want to have on hand when you're working with Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste is some baby wipes. Any kind will do. Just make sure you have them on hand. Or a wet rag so that you can wipe off your hands as you go along, because they will get sticky. At least I'm a messy crafter. I don't really care because I'll clean it up later. But I do like to have them on hand just so that I can wipe them down. But I do get messy. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool find, these tiles at Goodwill. So there we go. It's already looking better. It's already looking nice. Making the mess is half the fun. Hey Cheryl, you're just in time. Sorry, I look at the chat and then I get, you guys are chatty. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I put it on the wrong side, but that's okay. Because we'll put some on top anyway. And you can use the Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste as a sealer as well. It's a great sealer. So that's why I don't mind that I got some on top. It's not going to hurt it. So there we go. I'm actually going to try and get some under the edges here because it kind of, I didn't obviously get under the edges that well. So I'm just going to kind of goop it on and then smooth it down. That's a technical term too, goop it on and smooth it down. Remember that one. I know everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm excited you guys came and stopped by for my first class. We've got 9 people in here, 2 guests, welcome guests, 4 moderators. You are covered, or I am covered. So all your questions will be answered in the chat by our lovely Helmar moderators that are so awesome. I will try to look at the chat as much as I can. I don't really care. You see how it's bubbling right there? Doesn't bother me. We're going to be adding so much texture on here. You're not even going to worry about that. So we've got some places that we need to fill in. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And let me see here. Just flipping through the pages, see if there's anything else. Ooh, that's fun. This is actually really fun. I like it a lot. I think I'll put it up there. I know. There we go. Now I like it. First of many. I think so. Beck, I'm addicted already to Ustream. It's like the coolest thing ever. I mean, I've always liked watching other people with their Ustream classes, but I never thought it would really be that fun or as fun to do it myself. And it is. Because I get to chat with all of you while I'm making it. Thank you, Cheryl. This is all for everybody that came late, or, you know, as you're dropping by. Oh, look, even that's pretty cool. This paper that I'm using, if you don't recognize it, it's Echo Park. It's the line from last year, Apothecary Emporium. And I hoarded it. So now that they've come out with a new one, I feel liberated to use it. It does. I mean, it's sticking to the tile fantastic. And it's great for all kinds of surfaces. So there we go. I think that's good. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of seal down the edges. We have a little piece over here, but I'm not going to worry about it. I think it'll be fine. We're going to cover it up. We're going to add so many layers. This is good for our first layer. And like I said, there's my first baby wipe. Right, Beck, I agree. See, my problem, Beck, is that I get caught up on watching YouTube videos of other people crafting and Ustream videos that I never make anything. Wow, look at that. 11 people. Thank you, guys. I feel so happy that you all took time to spend time today with me making this tile. So I'm going to go ahead and heat it for a little bit. It won't take long to dry, but we do need to heat it before we move on. Is that really loud? Because it's not as soft as I thought it was going to be when I bought it. Oh, okay, good. You guys, I could stop right now. I think it looks cool. All right, we're done. No, I'm just kidding. Ooh, Angie, that's a good idea. Thank you. We will definitely talk about that with the educators, the Helmar education team, and see if we couldn't do something like that, because that would actually be a lot of fun. Hi, Leslie. And so I don't know if you could see it. I didn't show you. I didn't like up close, but it goes, obviously it goes on white. It's me, Carissa. It goes on white and dries completely clear. And it's not tacky at all. So But yeah, oh, my screensaver just went on. So there we go. So we just laid down some paper. This is a bathroom tile. And we laid down some pattern paper using Helmar Decoupage and craft paste. And now we're going to just have fun and kind of add layers. I really don't have a plan after this. So we're just going to go for it. I think I'm going to add some background stamps. So this one is Unity. It's the graffiti art for art by art. It's one of their co-branded ones. And I like it. It's really cool, and I thought it would be fun to add some texture to this. So for that, I'm going to use archival ink. So this is Ranger archival ink. It's really good for mixed media stuff because it's permanent and waterproof. Another good thing, I don't know if I want to do black though. So I'm thinking. Bear with me. We're kind of sticking in like a color family with the orange and browns and grays. So these are some Faber-Castell Big Pit artist pens, and these are also great. You can use them to color a stamp and stamp with them. They're India ink, so they're also permanent and waterproof once they dry. So they're really great to use. Yes, these are fabulous. And so this one is cold gray. And I also have a warm gray. So I think I'm going to use these two just to add a little bit of some texture here. And just kind of random. You can see I didn't even like mount it on a block or anything. I'm just going to be coloring it and then adding it here and there. And now I think I'll go in with the warm gray. I might wipe it off. I'm really bad about cleaning my stamps too. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is going to be like confession time with Carissa. I'm going to show you everything that I do wrong. Like not clean my stamps. I don't clean my stamps. Oh yeah. I like that. So this is a fun stamp. So it just added a little bit of texture here and there. Kind of see it there. You can kind of see it here. And let's see. This collection also had some really cool bits and pieces. So like these things will be fun. Oh, I like that one. It says, enter if you dare. Oh, it's 5:30. Oh, this one's cool. And then I thought with the letters we could spell out Happy Halloween or something. Let's use this tree. Let's use, what do you say? I want to use this tree. And I think I want to put it right there. it's pretty sticky. I think it'll stay. If not, we can. The decoupage is it's not, it doesn't come in matte or gloss. I think it's more of a satin type finish. Paint, yeah, paint I do try to clean, and when I use my like paint brushes for because sometimes when I'm adhering like glitter and I use the Helmar gemstone glue, I paint it on with a paintbrush. I do try to remember to clean it after that, but I don't always. Unfortunately, I do forget. I'm trying to think this. Should we add some banners? So these are just stickers from the collection that I'm kind of just adding here and there. I'm just trying to read the chat. Oh, that looks cute. Okay. This is funny. I don't hardly ever use the stickers. But I think this will look nice right there. Maybe down a little bit. And we can just snip it. Snip it off. Thank you guys. That's a good idea. It's like a dinner and a show, Cheryl. I don't know if but I'm glad you're having fun. So I'm just adding bits and pieces here and there. Kind of, you know, I could go on, but I know we have a time limit. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to add my little girl. So I'm going to finish her cape. I had a piece over here because I was going to paper piece her cape, but I think I'm just going to color it. So bear with me, it won't take long to color her cape at all. And we'll go with the dark. And I'm kind of keeping it monotone with the oranges that I'm using. And this is called speed coloring. It is Angie's Witch. Yep, this is an Ippity from Unity stamp. And she's so cute, and I thought she looked so perfect for what I wanted to make today. I just wanted to add her in. So there's her cape, and then I'm just going to color her shoes black. This is At You Spica pen, and it's really nice just to do some quick coloring. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but not overwhelming. Has everybody been stopping by the Helmar blog this week? Because we have a fabulous preferred partner cross promotion going on this week with art glitter. And so all the Helmar girls have fun projects for you all week and showing you how wonderful these two products go together with the Helmar adhesives and art glitter. And I actually have some that I'm going to use in this project, and it's called Happy Halloween. And this is a Helmar Preferred Partner art glitter, and it's really cool because it comes in, you get like a sample of these different colors, which is perfect for me because I don't use glitter all the time, hardly ever actually. So these will actually probably last me a while unless I go wild. So my girl is finished. Shock horror because I don't use glitter and I'm a crafter. That is so true. I know. I think it frightens me because I told you I get messy, that everything winds up on me by the time I'm done. Even when I'm coloring, just with like Copics, my fingers will be inky from the marker. So you can just imagine what I'm gonna look like when I open this glitter. That's okay, because it's good every once in a while to get your glitter on. And I'm going to use the Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste, and we're going to just embed the glitter into my tile and then seal it so that the glitter won't like rub off as you use your decoration, or packing it, unpacking it each year. It'll be sealed under a nice layer of the Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste, and you'll still have the shimmer of the glitter without the mess. Alright, so there's my little girl. I don't know. I think she's going to have to go somewhere where it's not orange. I think that would work. I'm thinking. Or I wonder if one of these, they're all, this one might work. Leslie's, my husband, I'll tell you, one time my husband spent an entire day at work with a pink chipboard letter stuck to the back of his pants. And he didn't notice it until I think I noticed it when he came home. And he wasn't exactly happy. I don't know why, it's just a pink chipboard letter. Alright, so I think I like her right there. And one of the nice things about the Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste is that it doesn't react with the Copics or Memento ink that I use to color. So I have used it on different things and sealed it, like sealed an image that I colored with the Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste. And yeah, it is a good thing to know. I tested it first because a lot of, sometimes you'll put a lot of work into coloring or something, and I was worried that it would ruin it. But no, I tested it and it's fine. So that is awesome. I love that. And I'm just kind of thinking here, it needs more like ribbon or lace or something, I think. Like that piece of lace looks really good right there. So I'm just going through my ribbon drawer over here. We may or may not use some of it. Alright, I know I had some black lace somewhere, but I found these that we might just kind of add in different places. But I'm going to go ahead and add this piece of lace right there. And again, I'm just going to lay down some Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste and just seal it right in there. So we'll still have like the texture of the lace, but it's going to be embedded in everything else, which is kind of cool. I should show you my desk. I've got these little pockets of stuff everywhere that I kind of just rummage through when I'm doing something. Every once in a while I'll come up with something good. Like here's some, what is this called? Burlap. And that's kind of, lace and burlap together. It's like opposites, isn't it? But I like it. Plus, we've got some of the brown from the other side, from the papers, and that'll tie that in together. I like it. We just needed something like that. At least I did. Yep, paint and Faber-Castell, Big Pit pens, all of those things work nicely over the decoupage once it's dry. Hi girls. My girls are checking out what I'm doing. It's kind of lifting, but it'll stick. Broadcasting. Yeah.
Is this craft?
It is. No, this is Decoupage and Craft Paste.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not sticking down my burlap, so I might just remove it. It's not wanting to play nicely with my burlap. Huh. Well, we'll see how it works. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rip that off. All right, are you going with Daddy? Okay, so I think what I'll do is start writing out. Bye.
Hey, I want to kiss on the lips.
Yeah, I took it off, Cheryl.
What?
It wasn't working for me. I didn't have the patience for it. But I think what I'm gonna do is just start writing out Happy Halloween. And I've got these like awesome stickers from the collection. And since I've got some of the craft or the Helmar Decoupage and craft paste already there, I'll just stick it right in there. And that way we'll be sure that it'll stay. Sorry. There we go. So happy, and then, hold on. Sorry, my daughter's having a little bit of a meltdown because she can't go to the library because she didn't clean her room. So if you heard her crying, that's why. Because it's every week they go to the library with their dad on Tuesday, but if their room isn't clean, they don't get to go. And this week her room wasn't clean. So I'm wondering, I'm just worried that the orange, you won't be able to see it. But maybe if we put it here, it'll be fine. Or maybe this one. Or maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll do both. And you guys don't even know what I'm looking at. But I'm looking at these two. And I was trying. Yes, Cheryl. And it's hard. I have a cricket outside of my room, Shelly. My windows are open because it's so nice. Yeah, she's learning her lesson this week, and it is hard. I think I'm going to do both. Halloween. And you guys have to tell me if I'm spelling it wrong. Promise? Halloween. W E. We might go a bit over, so if anybody has to leave, that's fine. But we're probably going to go a bit over. E. N. Cute. Did I spell it right? It is. Now I want to get dressed up for Halloween, you guys. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. Christmas is my absolute favorite. And then probably Halloween. So I love it. I love it. And I think I'm going to put her right there. And yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and seal these letters. Again, see how awesome this stuff is? So we're just sealing it down. So your stickers will not go anywhere. And I actually need to seal these other stickers that I put on earlier. And I do a combination of the brush, the spun brush, and my finger. Because I don't know, just I can smooth it better with my finger than the brush. And I can just kind of like smoosh it on there, which is another technical term. And then smooth it out with my fingers. Because you do want to make sure it's nice and smooth. Oh, this is looking so cool. I hope you guys like it too. Shelly, are you on an iPad? No, iPad. I was asking because the other night when I was testing out my channel, somebody didn't get any commercials either, and like everybody else was getting a ton of commercials, and she was on an iPad, so we kind of thought maybe there was something special with that. Okay, so I'm going to dry this again. And now there's like a generator or something going on outside. So I apologize for the background noise. I haven't decorated for anything yet. So what kind of ads are we getting today? Because they are so random here on Ustream. A Keebler, oh no, now I want cookies. Yeah, we haven't done any decorating yet. But I don't know. I think because of the weather changed recently, it just got a little bit cooler and it felt more like fall. And you know the first day of fall is only 4 days away. So it's here. And I thought it would be fun to just decorate something for Halloween. I got my first pumpkin spice latte of the season last week. So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling fall, and it's one of my favorite seasons. Oh my gosh, candy cane Oreos. Oh, is it loud? I'm sorry. We're almost done. Just have a few white areas. And you can see some of it will peel up as you're drying it. Just push it down with your finger. As it dries, it'll stick. And it just happens a little bit on the stickers. Oh, the ads are loud. So it probably like startles you when they start. I don't notice a lot of, I mean, I don't have any real bubbling from using the heat tool on the Decoupage and Craft Paste, but I definitely try to just give it, I don't try to leave it in one spot for very long. And there's just a little white here that I'm going to try and get rid of. because I want to show you how you can use the Faber-Castell pens on top once it's dry. Because I know some people were wondering if you could use pens on it or paint. Paint you can use too. I don't think I'm going to get my paints out for this today. Alright. We are good. Alright. Amy, that is cute. It is really smooth, and I just pulled that up. But that's because I didn't seal that. But yeah, it is really smooth. You can kind of see. Smooth. But I'm gonna go around. You know what? I don't have an orange. I don't have an orange Faber-Castell Big Pit pen. So I'm just gonna kind of highlight this sticker. And you can actually, with the decoupage, when it's smooth, like when it's dry, and sorry, I can't really like talk and do what I'm doing. It's like a learned art or something. But you can, while it's still wet a little bit, just run your finger and blend it. That's the word I'm looking for. Just kind of blend it around. And this is actually kind of still a little bit tacky, but it's working. So it just gives it a little bit more definition. I'm going to do the same around my words. Yes, I do. It's like once I start doing something that I'm really concentrating on, my mouth stops working. So I'm just going around these stickers, and we use the Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste over these to seal them. So you can see it just, you can easily go right around it. And I think I'm going to add some scallops to my banners. So again, you can just see how easy it is to add many different layers with the Helmar Decoupage and Craft Glue, and just keep, adding. You can doodle right on top. You can add more paper, more stickers. You can paint just as easily as I'm doodling with the pens. I'm just not going to get out my paints because then we'll be here for even longer. So I'm going to seal this because I didn't seal it, and I'm going to add my girl. And then I'm going to add some twine here, but I'm not going to use the decoupage. I'm going to use some 450 quick dry just to make that banner complete. And I know it's 6 o'clock. We'll be here a little bit longer, not too much though. I have no judge of time. It's pretty bad. So there we go. And then I'm also going to seal this sticker because we didn't seal it last time. And now that sticker doesn't want to stay. So we'll remove it. So you can see that I stamped her with Memento ink. I colored her with Copic markers, and good. And then I put the Helmar Decoupage and craft paste on top, and it didn't smear any of it. So in case you were wondering, like me, now you know. So now I'm just going to dry that. I'm going to grab some twine here. And I think that will look real nice. So what I'll do is I'm going to make a bow first. That was my husband. Oh, that's too big. Maybe this will be. Bye, Katie. Thanks for stopping by. Those toddlers are pretty ingenious. Thank you. So I think this one will be good. This size, because this twine is pretty thick. So I'm just making a bow, and then what I'll do is I'll make another bow on the other side. And then I'll attach those there. And I think this will even be, oh yeah, that'll work out great. See, I'm kind of talking out loud, so I hope I'm explaining everything that I'm doing. I'm trying to. Now I'm going to make another one. Some days, Anita, I'm looking forward to that. And then some days I do enjoy the age. I've got 3, and they are 2, 5, and 7. So for the twine, burlap, or this is just twine, I'm going to use 450 quick dry adhesive. Oh, where did I get the tool? The bow making tool? Yeah, it's a Unity Stamp Company bow making tool, and it is awesome. I love it. So definitely you can get it there. You can see my kids kind of decorated it a little bit for me, but it still works. So yeah, I love it, and you can make all sizes of bows, but they come out perfect like that. So I'm just going to add a line of my 450 quick dry adhesive, which is probably my most used Helmar adhesive. If I were to say that, it would definitely be this one. We're just going to stick that down and see how awesome it just catches it and sticks down right away. None of the pulling up like before. And then I'm going to add my bows. And for my bows, I like to just add the 450 right on the knot. Like that. And And like that. And there's our little banner. How cute. And in that little time that I took to like make that, and this is already almost dry. So it really doesn't take too long. I know probably I live in a pretty dry climate. So possibly in a more environment that has more humidity, it might take a little bit longer. But generally, it doesn't take too long. So I'm just going to snip this a little bit more. I thought I would add some, oh, we got to add the glitter. Okay, don't let me forget. Okay, we're going to do that and then we'll wrap up. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Oh, that's good to know, Cheryl, because I wondered. I wondered that too. How am I going to display it? I'll probably just prop it up, or you can get like those little stands, like the frame stands at Hobby Lobby or something like that. And I would use one of those to display it. Because it's so heavy, I will not hang it. Because it's really heavy. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add some glitter. So I'm just going to put some Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste. I don't think I've ever said it as much as I have tonight. And I probably should have done the glitter before I did this, but I forgot. So we're just going to make it work. As Tim Gunn says, right? Because I have watched that show before. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a little bit of a line around. So you know how you, this just came to me. I'm acting like this was my plan all along. It wasn't. It just came to me. You know how you distress, I don't know, I distress my pages a lot, like with inks and stuff. Or I'll distress it with a tool or something. I was thinking instead of distressing it with inks, we'll go in and make a fun little distress with glitter. How does that sound? Thank you. Bye, Beck. Haha, thanks, Cheryl. You can schedule me soon. So let's see. I know we're sticking with the orange, but maybe I want to add a different color. Probably not the white. What about the blue? Or the green? So these are the colors we have. I don't think I like the dark green. These would be the most obvious choice. It's like a reddish orange and a yellowy orange. This would be a nice contrast, but I don't know, we don't have any other green. It might look off. Or blues. I don't think the blues are going to work. So these are the colors. You know what? I think I'll just do a mix. The yellow orange, okay. So these just kind of, I think these pop off like this. Hey, honey, are you better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, where's Daddy?
He's in the garage, honey.
Okay. I'm scared if you left.
No. All right. You finishing your room?
Yep.
Okay. I'm adding glitter to the edges.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it would look cool.
No.
What do you think?
That's good. to the edges.
Oh, wow. See? Oh, my goodness.
What?
This is messy. But it looks pretty.
Yep. Did you put glue?
I probably should have put a paper down underneath or thought this through a little bit more.
Happy.
Let me see. You.
I know that.
Here's a paper.
Happy Halloween.
It does say Happy Halloween. Is it cute?
Yes.
Thanks, Amy. It is sparkly. So let's see what we do here. Oh, that looks fun. You know what? I think I'm going to add a little bit of the darker orange because I have some spaces here that could be filled in, and it'll just give it a more glittery-ish, as my daughter said. Because I mean, I already have it all over me. Why stop now? Oh, it's cute. I love it. I love it. You guys, this turned out so cute. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Oh, I needed this. I needed just some like relaxing crafting time. So there we go. Here's some of the glitter. Let me see if I can. So there's the glitter.
So sparkly.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to touch it with the heat gun a little bit. So let me set it over here so I can try to clean up a little bit of this. Otherwise, when I put the heat gun, it might just like blow it all away. Oh dear. Glittery, glittery, glittery. Oh, that would be awesome, Cheryl. You'll have to share it with us when you make it. Okay, so I'm going to heat set that, and then I'm going to do what I said about sealing all that glitter in, but I want to set it first. Otherwise, I'm afraid we'll just kind of move it around. And I think this will be our last step. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I love it, guys. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Anita and Esther. I'm glad you guys like it. I feel bad I haven't been able to chat like directly with you guys so much.
Shadow.
Oh, there's a shadow in my hand.
Oh, Tegan.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is that a video?
It is. It's live. Live TV, you guys.
Wow.
Thank you. I love it too. Okay, good. Oh, they're saying hi to you guys. There's two of them here. We have Tola and Tegan. Yeah. All right, I think that'll work. And oh my goodness, you guys.
They're so,
look at my hands.
They are so glittery.
This is so out of my norm. Okay. We're just going to take some of this, and I think I'm just going to pat it. Oh, that's a lot. I can pick some of that up. And I hope more of it is staying down than going on my brush. I'm just going to pat it down. Just a nice layer. Yeah, we've got plenty that's staying in there.
Not different. Little.
Nope. And I'm not going to like smooth it out. I like the texture, and it's kind of smoothing itself out, but around, it'll dry around the glitter. And I'll just probably let that dry overnight. But I'll take some pictures and we'll show it on the blog tomorrow after it's dried. That's right, Cheryl. They like it when I Skype. So I think I'm done. What do you think? It is super sparkly. I use the Helmar Decoupage and Craft Paste to adhere the glitter as well. And I actually need to wipe. So I'm going to wipe. This is a good tip. Always wipe your bottle after you've used it because it'll seal shut. I know from experience. And so this is what I used for pretty much most of my projects. The only time I didn't use this was when I adhered the twine, and I used the 450 quick dry adhesive. Yeah. All right. So that's it for me. I hope you guys had a good time here. Let me switch cameras. Actually, I'll stop recording.